It could have been a real banana skin kind of game, this host country, tricky pitch in some ways and a 5-hour break in the middle of it. How much of this is more of a relief to get the job done tonight, knowing how important it is in the context of the competition?
Big relief. I think especially after that 5-hour break, I think we looked a bit nervy when we came back on the field, a couple of missed fields. So I think we did a great job of sort of regrouping mid-innings and getting those wickets near the end. But yeah, like you said, especially after our last game against the subcontinent side where we found ourselves in a bit of trouble, it was nice to have a convincing win against a similar sort of side.
For you personally, you play Pakistan in a few days' time at the same venue, so how important was it, to get a few out of the middle of your bat and to build a nice little innings for yourself as well?
Very nice. Obviously, it hasn't been the best tournament for me overall, so very nice to hit a few. Obviously, reduced games, so I just sort of thought normal T20 plans. So Taz and I just went out as if it was a normal T20, and both got off to decent starts and just kept going. So.
Yeah, we saw how you managed with the bat, and that was a phenomenal innings given the conditions. But with the ball, when you come out, two of your best bowlers, your lead bowlers, you can't use them. Suddenly you've got 8 overs left to bowl, which is pretty much the death overs in a normal T20 game. And you've got to kind of think on the fly. So what were some of the plans that you guys had developed, especially with the wet ball?
Yeah, that was a little bit tricky, especially because Kapi and Plas are usually quite big for us in the death. So we had to sort of go to the left arm spinners, which we don't do too often, too late in a game. But I thought they bowled brilliantly. I thought Nkuleko's last over at the death was very good. And Nadine's last over with those Yorkers was good as well. We knew we could bowl just the 2 left armers and Nadine, and we had the off spin as well if the left-handers were still in. But obviously got the left-handers out early, and then I just stuck to the 2 left-arm spinners in the seamer, and that ball was like a bar of soap, so they did really well to grip it at the end there.
What were some of the conversations with, speaking to Malaba, because obviously bowling spin at the death is not a conventional strategy, and especially when the ball is this wet. Was she confident in taking that on? Did you have to convince her? How did that go?
No, she was confident. Lefty loves a challenge. She almost. I asked her the other day what's her favourite face to bowl, and she said probably the death. She said she really likes it when the batters come at her, sort of challenges her and gets her into like a very competitive zone. And I thought she bowled very well today, so it was awesome.
Any reason behind bringing in your debutant, your young debutant, behind the stumps?
Just a change. I think KB Karabu, who came in, has been amazing for us for a very long time. Very young as well, so we just thought it was a good game to give her some World Cup exposure. I thought she was excellent, had a really good take behind the stumps as well, so great game for her.
Laura, all out for 69 in the first game and 4 consecutive wins, especially against India. So how did you bounce back as a team, and what are the conversations in the dressing room?
After that game, we just kind of said to ourselves that we know we're a lot better than that and just wanted to forget about it as quickly as we could. I think in these tournaments, you have to have a short memory with things like that. You have to take your learnings, maybe think about what you could have done better the next couple of days, but then totally switch off from it and focus on the next game, which I think we've done really well this competition so far.
And it seems like in every game that you guys have played, you've come across different challenges and you've found ways to overcome them. Today, obviously, with the wet balls and the rain and so on. How does that sort of develop your confidence as a team to handle whatever is thrown at you, especially now that you've got 1 foot in the semi-finals?
It's been great. It sort of felt like the whole team has contributed at different parts in this tournament, which has been awesome. We definitely haven't relied on 1 or 2 people, whether it's Nadine and Chloe getting us out of a hole or, me and Taz batting well today. The whole bowling unit has been amazing, and I think our fielding has been pretty decent as well throughout the tournament. So it's just nice to see all those pieces of the puzzle sort of coming together. I think we're still searching for that perfect game as a team, where the top order fires and the middle order fires, which is exciting because we're still winning games even though certain things aren't perfect. But yeah, it's been a great tournament, and it's great that everyone's been involved and has put in big performances, and hopefully if we do make those semi-finals, that'll come in handy. Thanks.
Hi Vishmi, tough game. Can you just initially, obviously 5 hours and 14 minutes, there was a long break. For a long time it looked like the game was going to be called off. So when you all found out that the game was going to restart, what were the conversations? How long did you all have to prepare before you went out to bat?
Actually, we can't control the nature. Actually, we can't control the nature. We have to focus on what we can do. When the umpires call, and we had to focus on things that we should do more to go well. We had some plans, and we tried our best.
When you say you had some plans, did you all have a target in mind? Because you all only had eight overs left to bat. Did you all have a target in mind?
Yeah, at the end of 12th over, we had only 46 runs on the board. So we had to put some 120 something at the board if we want to give a good fight to the South African team. I think we tried our best, but you see.
Just talk to me a little bit about some of the difficulties batting in that situation where you have to kind of go from the mentality of, okay, it's a 50-over match, we're just going to be playing the 50 overs, and then suddenly you're coming in and it's almost like it's a 20-over game. So how as a team, how do you all shift that mentality to become super aggressive in those final 8 overs?
Yeah, actually, it was like a T10 match, I think. We just focused on one ball at a time, and that's all.
And in terms of your personal injury, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good.
So what was it? Just what was it? Just an impact injury, or was there something more?
It's just nothing serious. My doctor and my physio looked at it, and they helped me to recover, and I played.
In terms of the time period, did the 5 hours help you recover better, or would you have been able to come back even if it was a normal 50-over game?
Yeah, even if it was 50-over game, I would have come to the wicket and play my game for my country.
And in terms of your own performance, you've had a tough World Cup, but then you were looking good in that game against England with a few shots initially, but then you got out. And then in the last game, you hung around for a long time and you dug in and you scored your runs. And today you were looking very fluent. So just talk to me a little bit about your game and how you've been working through this lean period that you've been in.
Yeah, I had some bad period, but I can't control the things that I can't control. So I focus on what I can do and improve my game.
Any particular areas that you've been looking to improve on?
I just always remembering me that I should stay focused to the game and play a cool, calm game.
Okay.
Kind of off the back of that, it's a quick turnaround. You play Bangladesh on the 20th in Navi Mumbai. Is it almost good knowing that you don't actually have that much time? You can just focus on that next game almost straight away?
I think we have to focus on it because we have 2 more games left, so we have to finish in a good position in World Cup.
And you're looking forward to travelling to Mumbai and playing there as well?
Yeah, we have to.
විශ්මි මේ තරගයේදී ටිකක් අවාසනාව අපේ පැත්තට බලපෑවා. ඔයා එලියට ගෑන් අපේ විකට් දෙකක් ගියා. එහෙම නැත්නම් ලකුණු 150ක විතර ටාගට් එකක් දකුණු අප්‍රිකා කණ්ඩායමට ලැබෙන්න තිබුණා ඩක්වර්ත් ලුයිස් එකෙන්. ඔයා හිතන්නේ ඒ විකට්ස් දෙක ඒ මොමන්ට් එක කොයි විදිහටද මේ තරගයට බලපෑවේ?
අතරම චමරි අක්කයි වගේම හසනි අක්කා කියන්නේ ලොකු විකට් දෙකක්. ඒ දෙක වැටුණත් කවිෂ අක්කයි හර්ෂිතා අක්කයි හොඳට කන්ටිනියු කරා. වැස්සත් එක්ක ඒ ඕවර්ස් 12ක් වෙන අපි 50 ඕවර් ගේම් එකේ විදිහට සෙල්ලම් කරේ. ඕවර්ස් 12ක් වෙනකොට 46ක් තමයි ගහලා තිබ්බේ. ඒ වුණාට ඕවර්ස් 20ක් වුණාම අපිට ඒක ගොඩක් බලපෑවා. Thank you.
අන්තිමට ඇත්තටම සමහරක් විට ලකුණකට දුවනවට වැඩිය ලකුණ දුවලා අවුට් වෙනවට වැඩිය පාඩුවක් සිද්ධ වුණා. ඒකෙන් අනිත් පැත්තට එන ටාගට් එකත් එක්කලා ඒ ගැන ඔයගලන්ට මොකක්වත් උපදේශයක් දීලා නෙමෙයිද එව්වේ? ඔව් ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් අන්තිමට විකට් වැටිච්ච විදිහදී දැන් සමහරක් රන් අවුට්ස් ගියා. නමුත් ඒ වෙලාවේ විකට් එකක් වැටෙනකොට තියෙන පාඩුව වැඩිනේ අර සමගර ලකුණකට දුවලා රිස්ක් එක අරගෙන අවුට් වෙනවට වැඩිය. ඉතින් අන්න ඒ වෙලාවේ ගැන හිතුවේ නැද්ද නැත්නම් මොකක්ද එතන උනේ?
ඇත්තටම මේ වෙලාවේ අපි විකට් ඉන් හෑන්ඩ් සිටියේ ඕවර් 20 ඇතුළත අපිට පුළුවන් තරම් උපරිම ස්කෝර් බෝඩ් එකේ දාන්න ඕනලා තිබ්බේ. අපි විකට් වටන එක කියන්නේ ඒ වෙලාවේ ඕවර්ස් ගානක් අඩුවෙන් තිබ්බේ හිටපු බැටර්ස්ලාට බැට් ගන්න පුළුවන්. හැමෝම එයාලගේ බෙස්ට් එක තමයි දෙන්න හැදුවේ. තමන්ගේ විකට් එක දීලා හරි රන් අවුට් වෙද්දී හොඳ කෙනා තියලා එහෙම තමයි කරේ ටීම් එක වෙනුවෙන්.